Hi, Mark. I've got two questions for you.
It's okay.
You obviously believe in the Bible, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How do you explain the polygamy that took place in the Old Testament?
Between Hagar? Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Hagar?
Well, I'm talking about many of the prophets
Yeah.
that lived back then. I mean, to explain to me if you do believe in the Bible,
Yeah.
how that could have taken place back then.
I don't think that you're going to find anywhere in the Bible, and though I can read quotes otherwise, especially in Doctrine and Covenants 132.
I'm not talking about the doctrine.
Okay, but just listen.
About the Bible.
I don't think anywhere in the Bible you're going to find God ever telling anybody to take a second wife or a third or more.
But they had concubines.
There's a difference between God's expressed will and God's permissive will. And that is okay. I believe it was his permissive will. Every single time they practiced polygamy in the Old Testament, it was disastrous. God had a permissive will and he had an expressed will. He let them do what he wants, and he lets us do what we want with his permissive will, but we will face the consequences. It doesn't make it right.
Can you give me an example of the disastrous effects of it?
I'm not going to go into a scripture battle, but you give me an example of one that wasn't a disastrous effect.
Well, there was the...
Okay, let's think about this. Let's go to Abraham and Sarah and Hagar. Sarah kicks Hagar out with her son into the desert to die. Boy, that sounds real loving to me, doesn't it? That sounds like a real good effect right there, doesn't it?
Was it sanctioned by God?
It wasn't sanctioned by God. Nothing in Scripture says it was. So what you're doing is you're twisting to try to make it fit what your thinking is. It has never been sanctioned by God. It's not a practice. It was Adam and Eve are our model, not Adam and Eve and Jane. I said that at the beginning. They are our model. And man has tweaked it, and man is the one who's messed it up. God, He's let us make our decisions, but it doesn't make it right. Doctrine and Covenants 132 is a joke, and it's created more pain and hardship in the lives of women and children than anything else.
Now, my second question, just very quickly.
Okay.
It sounds like you were a member of the church at one time.
Yeah, 40 years.
Okay. What made you leave?
My sins.
Were you excommunicated at some
I asked to be excommunicated. If you watch show 1, I think 5 and 7, I think I talk about why I left the church. In fact, last week I talked about it, show 9. You can get that online at www.bornagainmormon.com. But it was because I could not overcome my sin nature as a Latter-day Saint, and I needed a new heart. And when I got that new heart, I began to see and understand the Bible and His Word in a different way.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah,
Call back.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.